Hello everyone, and welcome to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Care Network. I'm Dean, the host of the Narcan Network and channel, and also the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Today I'm going to be presenting to you guys episode 206, and the title of episode 206 is When the Narcissist Realizes They Are a Narcissist. So what we're going to be talking about here is just the factor of when a narcissist becomes aware that they may actually indeed be a narcissist, and some of the things that they go through related to that. Now, this particular episode I'm doing here is based on some research I've done on the internet concerning not only the scientific aspects of narcissism, so we'll be looking at this from the aspect of scientists and doctors and psychologists and stuff who study narcissism and all this stuff too. But I also took a handful of self-proclaimed narcissists off the internet, and I actually watched all of their video content about when they became aware that they were a narcissist and what they went through and how they particularly felt. Now, I'm not going to talk about the specific narcissists in this video that I actually looked into or analyzed for this particular video, because there's a bunch of them out there. You can find them on the internet. If you just type in, self-proclaimed narcissist into YouTube, you'll find a whole page of self-proclaimed narcissists that will talk to you all about their personal experiences with being a narcissist and what happened to them when they were made aware of being a narcissist. What I'm going to talk to you about in this short video is just some stuff that narcissists go through in some different particular categories of when they actually become aware of being a narcissist and what they feel. So, pretty much one of the first things that goes on with some narcissists when they go through this thing of suddenly becoming self-aware, well, actually one of the things that happens with a lot of narcissists is they may be indicated by somebody that they know that they are indeed a narcissist. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a number of different people who say, hey, you've got some narcissistic attributes to you, I think you might be a narcissist. Commonly, this will cause some narcissists to actually get out of their little bubble and go looking on the internet, what is a narcissist? Why do these people think I have narcissistic attributes? And they'll go looking for these things. And they'll suddenly do a lot of research on the internet or through some means to find out what's going on and why these people are all telling them that they have narcissistic attributes. And commonly, the narcissist themselves will actually go, oh my God, I've got all these attributes, I've got all these particular things that affect me in the ways that people are saying that I am a narcissist. And lo and behold, if there's a dozen particular characteristics for a narcissist, this person goes on the internet and finds, 10 of them or 11 of them or whatever, and suddenly they realize, oh my God, I'm a narcissist, I have to be a narcissist. And they will either go seek professional help to determine whether or not they do indeed have narcissistic personality disorder, or they'll take this online diagnosis of themselves and they'll assume that they are one based on what everybody else is saying about them or what particular people are saying about them and what they've read off the internet, and realizing that they have all of these attributes. And then they'll suddenly just go into a weird shame cycle where they think they're messed up, they're feeling like they're flawed individuals, they have downward negative thoughts, and they get depressive, and they feel like perhaps they're evil people and they're harmful people, and they just start to spiral, and they don't reach out to try to do anything about their narcissism on a professional level with a therapist or some professional help, and they just kind of go into a ball and they kind of, sequester themselves and stay away from people, and it's not a good thing for that particular type of narcissist when that thing happens for them, or when they become self-aware and they don't really know what to do about their narcissism or the fact that they are indeed a narcissist, because they now feel or have been made aware that they are one of whatever level. And there's a group of narcissists that have that revelation and just go through that, And I've seen a number of narcissists on the internet talk all about these particular things that they go through. Now, another thing that happens is they do the same research on the internet. They listen to the same people telling them that they are narcissists. They realize what information it is might apply to them, what things they're doing might apply to them being a narcissist, and then they go into absolute and utter complete denial. They just completely deny that they are a narcissist. They don't accept that all the parameters are there, that all the aspects are there, or the aspects that show them that they are indeed a narcissist, and they just completely deny it, and they do nothing about it. They put forth their denial to people around them who are telling them that they think they have narcissism. They may go seek professional help. They deny that they're narcissists to the therapist that they're dealing with. They come off as having something else, or they simply just don't show their narcissism openly to the therapist, and the therapist can't in turn diagnose them as being having narcissistic personality disorder, because they deny all those attributes and they don't come out forthright about it. They just go into complete denial about it, and that's one of the things that impedes that. And then we have a group of narcissists who suddenly go, oh my God, this is what's wrong with me. I'm a narcissist. I've been a narcissist all these years. And I suddenly now know what's wrong with me. This makes complete sense. And to some narcissists, again, this realization can be very dangerous. It can send them into a downward spiral as to how they feel about themselves as a person, and so can other people's input around them if they're giving them negative dialogue about them being a narcissist. But sometimes this can also be excuse me, a situation where this can be very liberating for the narcissist, because a narcissist is now aware of the things that are going on with them that have caused them to be the way that they are. They've now recognized that they may be treating people in a weird narcissistic way. They may now realize that they have all of these attributes of narcissism, and they may start to try to figure out what's going on with them. They may start the process of trying to seek help for this, and this is all a very good thing. But to some narcissists, the realization can just be really damaging, and it can cause them a massive amount of anxiety and stress, and it can cause them to just go into a shell and not come out of there at all, or it can cause them to completely deny what they really are. And of course, when it comes to narcissism treatment, there's only about less than 1% of narcissists who actually effectively seek treatment and are able to improve their situation to a point where they don't conduct their narcissistic ways with individuals around them anymore. It's a fight like anything else. It's a battle just like alcoholism is, or drug addiction, to stop doing narcissistic things and to not propagate narcissistic behavior upon others. And if you are a narcissist, you can learn to control these things and get over these things, but you will never be cured of your narcissism. This is something you're going to have to watch, just like a drug addict or an alcoholic has to watch their addiction the rest of their lives, because once this is with you, it's in you permanently, and all you can really do is control it. You'll never actually be over it. It's going to be a permanent part of your life that has to be controlled on a daily basis, so you don't propagate these things on other people. But also being made aware that you are a narcissist, to some narcissistic individuals is incredibly helpful. I know a few people off the Narcan network, and at least 2 people around me who have come to the realization that they have NPD disorder. And these 2 people that I'm using particular examples of, the second they were made awake of this, it was like a complete absolute wake-up call. It was the best thing for them, because they immediately knew what was wrong. They immediately recognized the things that were going on in their life that caused them to be this way, and they started taking active steps to correct all this very quickly. And these 2 individuals I'm talking about are doing incredibly well within the confines of their narcissistic recovery and getting control of this. And I have to say to these 2 people out there, and you guys will know who I'm talking about because you guys are on my Narcan network, you know, awesome. I think you guys are awesome. You guys are doing an awesome job. I've seen massive improvement out of you guys over the past 2 years. to the point, like, and when I mean massive improvement, I mean these people are like 90% better than they were. They're not propagating their narcissism on other people. They've recognized that they cannot do these things, and they're doing everything within their capacity to change their behavior, get a hold of their problems, and not be narcissists. And to them, I say, you know, awesome. I think you guys are awesome that you're doing this. But these are some of the things that narcissists do. Just a couple of things we want to talk about. A couple of different ways they react when they are made aware that they have narcissistic disorder. And it's different for every narcissist. Every narcissist behaves differently. Sadly, so few narcissists actually seek treatment and actually follow through with it to improve their lives. But again, some do. I have experiences with narcissists on my network who do indeed improve their lives. And also with narcissistic victims who have people around them who have made improvements to their lives so that they do not continue their narcissistic ways with the people around them in their dealings in life. So this has just been episode 206, some stuff I wanted to talk about when narcissists become aware that they are narcissists. I'm going to say to you guys, please stay tuned. I got lots of content coming up on the Narcan Network and on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in some upcoming videos.